Nerd Morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and today on the Nerd Morning Show, I'm going to talk about a couple of books that are a little bit different than what we usually talk about on this channel. And I'm really excited to talk about them because I had a small level of involvement in these books. And that is, I helped with the covers for them. I did the cover photography, and I'm really excited to be able to showcase them a little bit because of my involvement. But also, I really enjoy these books. I think they're very fun. They're kind of targeted for younger female readers, probably around the ages of 11 through 14, and I think that they're awesome, fun, playful stories. This series is called a Princess Tale series, and it's written by Cassie M. Shiels. She is an awesome author that I've actually had on this channel, and I'll actually drop some of those links below, and so you can kind of check out her and some of the things as we talk about some of our collaboration and some of the work that we've done together for these books and some other things. The first book in this series is called The Royal Spy. Now, The Royal Spy features a young princess who has all of these different missions because she was raised as a spy more so than a princess. And she is sent in on a mission to a neighboring country to uncover some of the mysteries and issues that the country might be facing. And as she's going to kind of figure and uncover some of these problems, she is sent in as a princess. And so she has to deal with that other side of her personality and that other side of who she really is, and kind of has to be able to figure out who she chooses to be. And I really enjoyed this story because it has a fun mystery, some really fun, playful characters, and it is a kind of a becoming oneself type of story as she goes through and figures out who she wants to be and what she sees herself as. And I think that that's a really good and exploratory thing, particularly for people who are growing up. They kind of have to make choices about who they see themselves as, and I think that just is going to ring a lot of bells for these younger readers. Now, Lady A is a different story. I think is really fun. The story Lady A has a young, playful, noble woman who goes and writes these different letters to the prince, and she doesn't want to really reveal who she is, and so she signs them Lady A. Well, there is a bunch of ruffians and bad guys that are attacking the country, and they're being led by this mystery man who people aren't really sure who it is, but he's the mastermind behind all these different attacks for the country. And Lady A discovers who this person is. She finds out who their identity is, and is being chased and attacked by this individual. She escapes, but she loses her memory, and then she's rescued by the prince, and they can't figure out who this bad guy assailant is because she doesn't remember. Now, they also don't know who she is because she's been signing all of her letters Lady A instead of her actual name, and so they have to be able to figure out who she is as well as trying to figure out who this bad guy is, and they have to do all of that before there's a major attack on the country. I think it's a really fun and playful story that readers are going to really enjoy, and it is I think really along lines of the stuff that we've read from the first. The final story in this series is The Princess Decoy. The Princess Decoy is a story where a young prince is being forced to marry. He needs to be able to marry in order to be able to fulfill all of his princely duties and to be able to make sure their line of succession is secure. And so in order to do that, the queen sets up a contest with multiple princesses to find out who he should marry. And so he wants a little bit of an escape, so he actually adds a person on the roster for this contest, and she is not noble. She accepts to do this because she's being attacked and hunted by her family because she is going to receive the inheritance for their estate, and they don't want her to have it. So she escapes and jumps into this contest. He has this inside man who helps him through the contest and makes it so he has a little bit of a scapegoat in case he chooses not to marry any of those individuals, and they together kind of has this little collusion going on. And I thought this was really fun, super playful. I think there's a really great character development in this story on multiple levels, and it was a great addition for this series. So that's a little bit about each of these different stories, and I think that they're great for younger readers, particularly maybe some younger female readers who are interested in princesses and fairy tales and things like that. I really enjoyed being a part of the process of doing the cover photography and being involved in the different ways that I were with these books, and I think that people would really enjoy them. So I thought I'd go and do this video to feature them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, check out Cassie M. Shiels on some of their other books that she's done, and thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully these book recommendations were beneficial or enjoyable for you, and we'll catch you guys on another video next time.